Hello and welcome back to my channel, Clarity Uncensored. I hope all is well with you guys. All is well with me. I can't complain. It is Friday the 13th, the day before Valentine's. I hope you guys are living the best life you possibly can. It is so beautiful outside. The sun is coming up. I watched the sunrise. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna hold y'all sitting there shuffling these cards. Oh God. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I was so, I don't know. It's like the night before, a couple of nights before, I stayed up doing stuff, rearranging some things and packing up some stuff, just doing stuff. I couldn't sleep. I went to bed. I would say, I guess 2 o'clock. And then the next night, I don't know. I was tired. Period. I was tired. And I slept all day yesterday. I slept till 4 o'clock. I woke up. I drank some water. You know, really didn't do much else. And went back to bed. I think I did a video. And then I went back to bed. Anyway, the space that I'm currently in right now, I said that I'm going to come up here in this space that I'm currently in, where I record my videos. I call it my office, and I said that I was going to deliberately spend 8 hours in this space, like I'm at work. You see, I'm retired and I don't have a schedule and I don't have a routine for real. And I'm trying to come up with one after all this time. Yeah, after all this time, I've been retired for I don't know how long now, and it's like I'm finally coming to that. Like, okay, you can't just keep flying by the seat of your pants. You need a schedule. You know what I mean? A routine. You know. So that's where I am in life. Shocking, isn't it? Somebody's getting ready to get some unexpected news. I've been feeling a lot about conversations being had, conversations need to be had. Okay. Whatever this shocking news, it might propel you to start over, go in a new direction, all right? Or try something that you've been working at, trying to accomplish. You might go ahead and try a different method. Okay? Whatever you do, don't don't act as if whatever it is going on that you need to pay attention to, and whatever this shocking news is, don't ignore it. And someone could be avoiding some signs. You could see something happening and you're avoiding the reality of the situation and how complex this situation is. You're avoiding something. You got to stop avoiding. You got to face the reality. That's the only way you're going to have this new beginning. Now, whatever this is, you know what? It's piggybacking off of a reading I did yesterday. Yesterday, go check it out. I did a reading about an individual, couple, whatever. Somebody's getting ready to get some shocking news. And it's going to change the entire dynamics of the relationship. Serious business. Now you might try to avoid the situation. You might want to get away from the situation, but there's no running from this. You're going to have to face it. You're going to have to deal with whatever it is. Look, it's popped all the way across the room. Withdrawn. Yeah. You've withdrawn your energy due to this information that you've received. Whatever this is that you're withdrawn. Let's see. Okay. Then we have distracted. Somebody could have been counting on you being distracted, not paying attention to a situation, looking at other stuff instead of what was right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. That ties in with escaping and avoiding and blocking. You're blocking something out of your mind, trying to avoid confrontation, trying to avoid addressing a situation, a topic, trying to avoid a conversation that needs to be had. Yes, that's what that's giving. Trying to put off a conversation. Every time this individual call you and say, "Hey, look, we need to talk. We need to iron this thing out. We need to lay everything out. Could be division of property or whatever it is. Whatever it is, this somebody is avoiding it. Somebody is trying not to have that conversation. They don't want to. They don't want to go down that path. Look, they don't want to go down that path. Now this says it's secret, admired, suppressing, but I'm more or less resisting. They're resisting. They're resisting this change. They're resisting going in a new beginning, a new direction. They're resisting starting over. They don't want to go through that. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we got rejection. They don't want to go through that. They said they don't want to be bothered with it. Not right now. Whoever this individual is turned within, trying to look within and see what they can do, how they can, they trying to deal with this rejection, okay? They're trying to deal with it. They didn't see whatever this is. They didn't see it coming. They didn't know that their person was pulling back, withdrawing from them. They didn't know. Whoever this individual is has been walking around with blindfolds on. You get what I'm saying? Seem like they just ain't there. These are they just been self-absorbed. You get what I'm saying? Self-absorbed. And then here we go with the emotional storm. You can't avoid it. It's gonna happen. You can't avoid it. It's all gonna come out. Whoever this individual is trying to avoid a situation or whatever like that, it's unavoidable. Everything is gonna hit the oh no, that's not the right. Where's the box? Oh, it doesn't have one, that's for sure. Okay, just put them there. All right. So yeah, we got somebody out here that's getting ready to get some shocking damn news. We're getting ready to figure out what this shocking news is. Let's see if this deck will tell us. I love this little quirky deck. Yeah, it's got a lot of information in it. Guys, I'm giving you this reading. I'm going to try and come back this evening and do more. But at the end of the day, yeah, because I got errands to run. I got some shit to do. I'm out here. I got to get out here in these streets. Pray for my safety. Pray for my safety, guys. Pray that everything goes well. Okay? Look, I just shuffled it. I haven't split it, but you see emotional cheating. We're going to go ahead and see what's happening. Emotional cheating. You're not being fulfilled where you are, so you seek someone else outside of what you got going on to satisfy whatever it is, your cravings. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's doing that. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with this shocking? Tell us more about shocking. That's what I want to know. What is shocking? What's going to happen? What is going on? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Something flipped over in my hand. Look. Tears of a Clown. Okay. It says... Comes back crying, returns when others have healed and moved on, begs for forgiveness, but always on repeat, posturing fake tears, okay? Clowning around, returns when others have met someone new, destroys others' happiness with guilt for moving on, fake promises to change. That's the shocking news. You're going to have a clown that you and let go, try to come back around after all of this. You avoided this individual. You've blocked this individual, okay? You deflecting, left and right and everything. But whoever this individual is, they going through an emotional storm. They going through it, honey. Yes, they are. All right. They resist, and they watching you. Something tells me that whoever this individual is watching you. They watching you love on yourself. They watching you, baby. You getting better and better and better and finer and finer and finer. I'm telling you, and they are watching you. They are sitting back feeling like an absolute clown because they lost something good. Because they were emotional, they were an emotional cheater. That card presented itself for a reason. And I'm not gonna let it, I'm not gonna just throw it to the, you know what I'm saying? But you rejecting that energy, you withdrew yourself from this clown. You ain't got time to be playing around with no damn clowns. Okay? Clown ass. Ugh. The tears of a clown when no one's around. Oh yeah. Yeah, get them tears of a clown, baby. Tears of a clown. Let's see what else. Oh shit. And we also have tripping. It says, thinks others are doing them dirty. Makes mountains out of a molehill. Throws temper tantrums, mental breakdowns, alternate reality. Okay? Tripping. Uses drugs, alcohol, or addictive substances to mask feelings and needs. Withdrawn. Lacks communication skills. Baby, sounds familiar. All right. Out of touch with reality. Yeah, that's this individual, and that's what you leaving behind. You don't want to be bothered with this. You withdrew your energy from this. I don't think we need to know anything else about the shocking. The shocking. I mean, like, this is really what it is. This person caused nothing but turmoil, trouble, and always switching up. One day they this, one day they that. They see you moving on, and that's when they want to circle the block, act like they want to goddamn come around. All y'all do is fight. Fight when you are together. Who wants to be bothered with that shit? No, but I know I don't. It says starts fights over trivial matters. Creates a mountain out of a molehill. Didn't we see that before someplace? I thought I read that. Creates a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah, tripping on this makes mountains out of molehills. Whoever this person is a big time exaggerator. A lying, exaggerating, they blow shit up. They exaggerate. They add to. You know what I'm saying? They make things seem like it's more than what it is. What is that? Ugh, I can't stand that shit. Breaks down self-esteem, makes others walk on eggshells. We're talking about a narcissist here. Sounds familiar. Defeated, gives in to criticism, does not challenge others' opinions, anxious, low self-esteem, avoids confrontation, walks on eggshells. Whoever this individual, see, they try to put their foot down and manipulate and control you. Whoever you are, Miss Feminine, Mr. Masculine, whatever you are, whoever you are listening, they try to control you and manipulate you, but in they circle they can't. In they circle they're a punk. In they circle they're a ballerina. In their circle they're twirling in a tutu. Yeah, that's what they doing. They nothing. They peers don't see them as anything. They have no weight. But yet they want to come and try and get with you. Typical stupid ninja shit. I'm just gonna tell you. They can't control anything outside they daggone. They can't control the people they hang out with. They have no flex, no motion, no nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Whoever this individual is. But yet when they come around you, look, I told you they have no motion, nothing. This is a fake. They try to act like they somebody out there in them streets. In all actuality, they are not. No motion. None. Let's see.
That's why you ain't got time for this individual. You ain't told this individual goodbye now. They need to go on about their business. Let's see. We're gonna take this and then we're gonna jump into the tarot. You look, y'all, I don't know why my little stomach, because I ain't eat hardly anything yesterday. I had a wrap, a chicken wrap. It was delicious, but I don't know. The dressing, whatever dressing they used, wasn't punchy enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, the Caesar, if it was a chicken Caesar wrap, it wasn't Caesaring. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing worse than good time. I feel a little better if you slap my face. Somebody's rejecting somebody. They like, get the fuck away from me. I know who you are. I know how you move. I don't want it. Somebody's under pressure, feeling anxious. Time's running out on their ass. Somebody is under pressure. Under pressure. Yeah, somebody's trying to get away. I just think they could be, you know, using substances too. How can I ease the pain when I know you're never coming back again? How can I? Somebody ain't coming back, baby. They see your true colors. They say they ain't trying to be bothered with you. Do you hear me? They are taking care of themselves, loving themselves. They are resisting your skanks crazy behind. Do you hear me? Yes, and that wanted to come out so bad. It was about to, yeah, because y'all don't see eye to eye. You don't see eye to eye. And blocked. Look, I told you. Spam calls, text. Somebody could be calling you from fake ass numbers and that and everything. I've had a lot of that in the last 2 weeks. Somebody calling me from numbers I don't recognize. I look. You know how you can look up the number and see where it's, you know, try to see who's calling you or who called you. Well, guess what? Um, it was one call. It was from a hospital, local hospital, that deals with women and children. We're gonna leave that right there. And I don't know anyone work there. I don't know anyone work at the hospital that deals with women and children. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so hey, you know, somebody could be calling you from different numbers. Then maybe that individual went up in there would take somebody to see a doctor or whatever. They had a doctor appointment with the kid, and then, you know, they picked up the phone. Well, you know, sometimes they had a little courtesy phones, and they called you from there just to hear your voice. They just want to hear your voice. You may be having a lot of that. Somebody calling your phone and just to hear your voice. They just want to. They know that you're not gonna talk to them, so they realize that. So they just go up in there and they like make a phone call from random places. You know what I mean? To kind of throw you off from realizing who they are, who it is. But yeah, you've been getting a lot of that. Whoever this individual is feeling anxious because you will not talk to them. They are experiencing this emotional storm because you have pulled your energy away from this individual. You've blocked them on, well, you've tried blocking them on different social media platforms and different things like that. But guess what? This person makes fake profiles. You know about them fake ass profiles. Y'all know how those fake guys look, getting readings on you and shit. They try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Will I ever get her back? And they saying no. You can wish. You saw that fall out. You saw it right there in your face. You can wish. They are making a wish. They want you back so bad, but they know that they will never be in your energy ever a fuck again. Let it go wherever it needs to go, okay? I'm telling you, what else? This person is not thinking about you, buddy. Yep, whoever this person, somebody's not thinking about the other. They ready for this new beginning. What's going on with this new beginning? They said, we about to start over on your ass. I'm resisting any and everything you got going on. Here we go again with shocking news. Man, somebody getting ready to get some news that's going to blow their mind. Now I really want to know what's going to be this shocking news, yo. I know one thing, you turning your back and you fed up with the bullshit. You turn your back and you are fed the fuck up. And that's it. That's it and that's all. Okay? This person could be living a toxic lifestyle trying to goddamn get over whatever the fuck y'all had going on. Okay? Oh, Lord. That was a lot. That's crazy. And you know what, y'all see? Then y'all wonder why I don't do reading sparingly. Because I be tired. Let me see if this quirky little deck will tell us anything about what's shocking. Because look at this. Look, bad news. I just picked it up to bring it over here. Somebody's getting ready to get some bad news. Or they've already received some bad news. This says, don't do that because you know what? Yeah. Anyway, a rapid escalation of events causes panic and urgency. A sudden crisis disrupts your plans and creates chaos. The unbearable truth weighs heavily on your heart. Something is getting ready to come out that this person did not want to come out. The number 46 is on that card. Flip it around at 64. Break it down. It's a 10. Something's getting ready to end. You ain't got to go on and tell me I hit them bars, baby. I know those were bars, baby. I know, darling. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's go. Oh, shit. They almost fell. Almost slipped out my hand. Now, listen, I got to keep track of the time because, like I said, I got shit to do today. Very busy day. What's this? Nah. We're going to go ahead and split it in a second. I just want to shuffle it up a little bit. I want to know what this shocking ass news is. I'm nosy. What the fuck? What is the shocking news, yo? What is it that this individual is going to find out that's going to be so shocking? Let's see. Ooh, damn. All right. Hold on. I gotta pick this up. It fell. And it is abandonment. It says, efforts seem invisible and feels undervalued. Experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. On the flip side, okay, whoever this individual is, on the flip side of this card, it says, I never believed in the concept of soulmates. But now, after pushing you away, I can't help but regret my actions and wish I could take it all back. Yeah, I bet. But we're going to keep this over here for now because we ain't done reading that ass. And then danger. Danger. Yeah. Get on the floor. Hey, baby. It's been so long. Yeah, see, it's been so long since this person heard your voice. It's been so long since this person seen your face. And they are going crazy. Crazy. Danger, baby. Danger. Isn't that there? Danger. Yeah. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict, irreversible damage in a sight, and facing the conflict head on could have prevented total destruction. See, let me tell you something. This person, y'all kept bumping heads. You couldn't come to an understanding. You got fed up and you turned your back on this individual. You saw this person's true colors. You was like, oh, no, what the fuck? What? No, baby, we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. I'm not really getting what's this bad news and this, then the third. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the tarot and see what they got. But something's pulling me. Hold on, love bugs, before we go there. Something is pulling me. Ooh. Something's pulling me back. What's that, Chingy? Cause I need you in my life. And then he say, we got to make it work. Something like that. Chingy, look that shit up. I got another phone. Where's my other phone? Where's my other phone? Yeah, I got 2 phones. All right. I'm gonna look it up. I am. Y'all know I like to do this type of shit. Let me turn it down though, cause YouTube be tripping. They'll think, oh, she trying to add me to the video. Get all that old goofy ass. Man, stop. Chingy. Oh. Chingy. Oh shit. No. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm gonna get it, I swear. It's that song with Chingy and Tyrese. Now let me go. Pulling me back. Yeah. All right. I want to see if this is going. Oh, it's got the lyrics, but I'm gonna put it on mute because you know how they get. But I'm gonna tell you what the words are, because that's what this person is saying. I'm telling you, that's this person's energy. It says pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Every time I try to go, something keeps telling me. Every time I try to go, something keeps telling me that everything's gonna be all right. See, you've given this person time and time again, chance after chance after chance, and this individual ain't gonna ever do right. Honey, this person ain't gonna ever do right. Ain't no do right in them. Do you hear me? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Ain't no do right in this individual. Fuck it. We just gonna go on and jump into the tarot because this is cutting into my time. Whoever this person is a total waste of fucking time. I'm gonna give it to you like I said. You said you was gonna leave. You better go on and get up through, baby. Because honey, this motherfucker, they keep a lot of secrets too. They keep a lot of secrets. That's why you don't trust this individual, because they're not straightforward. They're not honest. They're a liar, deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Always got some bullshit going on. They messy. I don't like messy ass people. Look, third swords at the bottom of the deck. Could have had you involved in a third party situation, but it's time for you to go on and move forward and leave that bullshit behind. You rejecting any and all efforts. Like I'm gonna say it. It said they want to come out. You rejecting any and all effort this person might try to make to reconcile. You are sick and tired of the conflict, the bullshit, the fights, the arguing, the disagreements, the whole 9 yards. You just tired. You tired of feeling as though you compete with an invisible person. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You moving on, baby. You moving on. Wait, did I? Girl, that shit hit me and I had to say it. When it come out like that, I have to share it with you. And what I just said ain't nothing but the motherfucking truth. Get up out of here with that shit. You hear me? Pay attention to your intuition. You already know what time it is. You are actually in the 9 of Pentacles energy. My man, my sister, whoever you are, you don't need this individual. You don't need the chaos. You don't need the drama. You don't need the bullshit. And that's what you've eliminated from your life. You hear me? Yeah. You more focused on your goddamn goals and the things that you want to do, where you want to go, how life is, beautiful, smelling the roses. You ain't thinking about this motherfucker. You hear me? Smelling the fucking roses. That's what your next move. That's what you're doing currently. Smelling the fucking roses. Taking your time to just smell the roses. You ain't got time for no bullshit. You ain't playing no motherfucking games. And look, sitting up here on your throne as the Queen of Swords, not giving a fuck. You're a naturally honest person. You believe in telling the truth. You're very intelligent. You see through lies. You see through bullshit. I don't know why this motherfucker thought he was going to be able to run some game on you. I have no idea. Once you saw this individual's true colors and realized they were on game time, you fucking dismissed yourself. You was like, okay, see you later. Bye. And you are avoiding this person like the plague. You hear me? Avoiding phone calls, avoiding making any contact with this individual. Y'all could have shopped at the same gas station. Say that you ain't even trying to do that anymore. You taking a whole totally different route home. I mean, like, and it's not inconveniencing you at all. It's more scenic, as a matter of fact. You didn't realize how beautiful it would be. You know what I'm saying? Until you did it. So yeah, you're not thinking about this motherfucker. You have no words for this individual, none whatsoever. Okay? You're traditional, and you have morals, and you're not getting ready to let anybody fucking, and you playing your cards close to your chest, keeping everything up. But honey, you are having the time of your life in the midst of it. And you dealing with people that's giving back. You understand what I'm saying? You're not dealing with anybody selfish and just want a handout. You're not dealing with that, okay? Period. You may have someone a little more, you may have someone youthful come into your life, want to play, playful energy, want romantic energy, want to come. Girl, listen, I can only go with, I only want to give it to you. Somebody want to give it to you, baby. Somebody wants to love on you. Happy Valentine's. Happy pre-Valentine's. Happy Friday 13th, baby. And I've not been this happy in I don't know how long. You hear me? Something's come over me. I ain't gonna lie. And it feels delicious. It feels delicious. Look, it feels delicious. All right? See, I'm going to tell you something. And we're going to go back to something. You could have been in this Empress in the reverse energy, not loving on yourself, not taking care of yourself, not. But what was one of the first cards that came out? You are. Now, that could have been your past energy dealing with this individual, but once you opened your eyes and you got to see in this person's, what is it? It's up in here. Once you got to see in this person's true colors, you like F that clown. He's a clown. And you start loving yourself again. But once upon a time, down through here in this situationship with this person, you weren't loving yourself the way you should have been. Okay? And you could have put that individual's needs before your own, but now that's no longer, because you see that individual's true colors. And what you do, once you realize they true colors, you turned your back. You was like, oh, I'm not having none of that. We ain't doing none of that. And you withdrew your energy. And that's what's wrong with this person. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. Look, the world card. You on your own, doing your thing. That's over, and you are living your best life. Traveling, going wherever the hell you want to go, doing whatever the hell it is you want to do, dancing by the beat of your drum. Collective. I like that. We set this motherfucker to the side. It's got what? Abandonment. Yeah, well, whatever effort you did make in this relationship, it wasn't valued. It wasn't. Whoever this individual is betrayed your love, your trust. And now they want to come back around talking about they believe, now they want to, they're talking about they didn't believe in the concept of soulmates, but now after pushing you away, they can't stop thinking about it. And they regret not treating you better. That's somebody's individual. They regret not treating you better. They regret when they had full access to you, they treated you like, you understand what I'm saying? And they regret that. I don't know what this shocking news is going to be particularly. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, like, I can't tell you. This deck is staring at me, so let me see what it wants to say. And then I already got myself together. Ooh! Oh! Okay, we got another one. And another one. And see, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some readings this weekend. I feel it. I feel it inside my soul. Gotta get into you. Yeah. We're gonna see what this is. Woo. Okay. What information, what advice are we going to give the collective and their person that they're listening to this video for? What advice do we have for them? Oh shit. What advice do we have for the collective? What is it? Prepare for change. Change is the only constant. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. That's your advice, collective. Okay. For this person that they're dealing with, what advice do we have for them? What advice, universe? Ooh, you want to give them a lot. Okay. Heal the attached wound. Heal the attachment wound. Your worth is not tied to being needed. Let go of proving your value. Just be. Whoever this individual is could have gotten with or messed around on you, collective, for somebody with some money. And they walking away from that. They see that money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy satisfaction. Money cannot buy happiness. Money can't buy peace. Look at some of these millionaires on the internet right now going through it. They beautiful, got all the money in the world, you would think, and honey, they still, This person need to go someplace and heal. Recognize relational wounds. Not every scar comes from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, and unmet needs. Name what hurt you. This person got some healing to do. That's what I'm looking at. This person is broken. You can't get nothing from a broke person. If a person's already broke on the inside, what you think you're gonna get from that? Seriously, what do you think you're gonna get from that? Not a lot. Nothing. They can't give you anything because they're not whole themselves. And oh shit, look at this. I was putting this damn thing up. Me versus me. And that's what we're going to wrap it up with. Self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday. My only competition. This person needs to grow up. They got a lot going on. They really do. They need to grow the fuck up. They're very immature. For their age, they're not emotionally mature. And that's as simple as that. And we're going to go on and put this one last little layer on this. And then we're going to wrap this horse and pony show up. Oh shit. Oh my god. Not getting off to a horrible start here. Okay, kids. We're gonna get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Ooh, Lord. Okay. Here we go. Cut the deck. At the bottom of the deck, I'm not at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier, and that's where you are. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. That's that individual. Didn't I tell you somebody could have left you? Yes, I was cheating. That's what this individual want to come on out and confess. And that might be the shocking news for this person to finally admit they cheated. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. Okay, lose you again. Y'all been down this road a time or two. This ain't no new shit. And you know what? Somebody's fed up. They tired of going around that circle. They tired of going around in circles. They tired. Merry-go-round. They getting off the merry-go-round, okay? On that, we're going to end this right here, baby. Y'all know what it is. You done moved on from somebody that ain't got no damn sense. They doing the most. They a cheater and the whole 9 yards. And you ain't gonna put up with it. You're not tolerating it, okay? I guess whatever the case is, but you must know something, honey. Not all men cheat. Yeah, only those that are lost and broken and sad and pathetic. But anyway, and I said it. I don't care. You got a problem. If you run around here doing all this extra shit, you need to take a look at yourself. You need to heal that little boy. Heal the little boy. Once you hear that little boy, you won't be running around here doing all this extra. You'll be content. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to go heal. Somebody needs to go heal. Okay? Anything happen, if it happens to resonate with you in any shape, form, or fashion, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If the hype button is illuminated, go ahead and hype me up. Peace, love, and light.